know that there was no crime, and they are holding the Tate brothers locked with no evidence because they think it's good for Romanian politics. Now, the other two victims that the police claim to be involved in this case are me and Beatrice, and we have been given 3 statements so far clearly saying we are not victims, and we have never worked with or for Andrew and Tristan Tate in any way, but our statements keep getting thrown away. The police don't care about the truth. They don't listen to neither me nor Beatrice. Instead, they choose to listen to 2 girls that went on a luxurious vacation on the French Riviera a week or 2 after being rescued for whatever they claimed to be.
If you don't live under a rock, then I'm pretty sure you know that Andrew Tate has been arrested for human trafficking and a rape, which is absolutely absurd, simply for the reasons that it's absolutely false. I have lived with Andrew for years and years, and he would never do anything like this, ever. I've already had to make 2 videos regarding his innocence when it came to him being called a woman beater for a video that got leaked of us two having a little bit of a rough role play. I had to make a video clarify 2 videos, in fact, clarifying that he is innocent. And here I am again, coming from somebody who lived with him for years. He is not a human trafficker. He would never rape anybody, and he would certainly never ever human traffic anyone either, including his brother. They would never do such thing. I am just so shocked, and I'm so fed up with all of these lies.
A girl had been at a party at my house, and her boyfriend saw her Instagram stories, said, "Oh my God, you're at the Tate brothers' house in Romania." This was some American chick. And she went, no, I didn't want to come to this party. They made me come here and I'm not allowed to leave. He calls the f***ing police and says my girlfriend's being held against her will by the Tate brothers. The police call the American embassy, and the next day, the police come to our house. They search our house. They find no drugs. They find nobody. So we're sitting there at the police station. The prosecutor says, "Yes, we searched your house." I'm like, "All right, good. What'd you find?" "Well, nothing. But the report said that you were holding people hostage." I said, "Bro, there was no one at my house." He goes, "Yes, I know. We checked the CCTV." I said, "What did you find?" "The girl who made the complaints was outside the gates taking pizza delivery and coming back inside." Ha ha ha. So I'm sitting there laughing. The police are laughing. The prosecutor is laughing. And then I went home. But the internet being the internet, now we run an international human trafficking and kidnapping.
Andrew Tate and his brother are innocent until proven guilty. That's the way it is. That's the rule of law. Morally, that's how we should look things. We don't rush to judgment until we have all the evidence. Now, let me make this clear. Human trafficking, despicable. I think it's horrible. It's disgusting. I don't think Andrew engaged in it. That's just my personal opinion. I don't have any of the facts. I hope to God it's not true. It doesn't make sense to me. He's a wealthy guy. He's a good-looking guy. He doesn't need to do anything like this. I find it hard to believe.
As promised, I'm going to release a video like I am now regarding the situation with Andrew Tate and my opinions on the whole arrest and circumstances around it. But as a brother and a close friend over 15 years, I spent a lot of time with Andrew, and he's one of the nicest, most loving guys there is. He's a good brother, and I do not believe anything which has been accused of him. Unless you give me video proof of him kidnapping or harming a female, then I'll put my hands up and say he's wrong, he's guilty. But anything else I will never accept. Until that day, I will never believe any of these rumors. Why? Because I know the guy personally. I know his big heart. I know how loving he is. I've seen how he gives charity, looks after kids. We go to local charity dues. We go to hospitals. He came to my gym to play with the kids and do pictures with everyone. Local malls, local skate parks. The guy is loved by many for a reason, because he relates to many. But please, there's a difference between hating someone's speech or what they're standing for and accusing them of such a heinous crime and something so bad.
I went to go find information about the story. Every single Matrix-driven article read the same way. In fact, just as an example, before I tell you what I think about what's actually going on here, listen to how this article, The Guardian, talks about Andrew. This is the news dump. Probably an AP wire came out and went to everyone. This is what it says. Controversial online influencer and self-described misogynist, Andrew Tate. That's all I needed to see. First of all, he's not a self-described misogynist. He's gone on and on and on about how he's not a misogynist. People who are calling him a misogynist are dumb and also need a dictionary. We've discussed that. But just when you read and consume news, you need to understand where it's coming from right off the bat. So every single article that I went to was saying that, and it was really hard to get accurate information. And to be honest with you, I don't have all the information today because I don't trust a lot of these sources. I don't, and you shouldn't either.
They really tried hard to convince the population that I'm dangerous and I deserve it. Even if they were to get me in some kind of legal trouble, and they're going to try and convince the world of it. And I think that the problem they're starting to come up against is that people don't believe them when it comes to me, because everyone knows that what they did to me was unfair. I like to think that if anybody sees a media article where I've been locked up for whatever it is, they're going to look at it and go, this is bullshit. Tate didn't do that.
Now is the easiest time ever to shit on Tate.
I spent a lot of time with Andrew behind the scenes, behind the sunglasses and all the content you see, and he's one of the nicest, most loving guys there is.
Andrew, like, cameras off, Tristan, cameras off, they show me the uttermost respect and love. I got nothing bad to say about them. They actually changed my life.
Now is actually where you show conviction and actually show friendship.
I used to work in law enforcement myself. When I was in Romania hanging out with the Tate brothers, I spent a significant amount of time with them. These guys are the furthest thing from criminals. They're the furthest thing from human traffickers.
All the newspapers were phoning up his friends, his family, his ex-girlfriends and partners, and offering them money to make up a story about him.
And actually show someone, you know what, you respect.
You know how many people messaged me yesterday from Romania? Listen, this place is corrupt. Everything in Romania is about money. So if you want to buy them out to get out, you can do it. If other countries want to buy Romania, they can do it.
So for me, I'm not believing any of this nonsense.